Isang mapagpalang Martes sa ating lahat, ika-25 ng Mayo, 2021, and welcome to this Tuesday edition of the Stock Market Today. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chodoro, nag-aanyaya sa isa na namang edisyon ng ating channel. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. And if you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I also report the latest news on your favorite stocks. And if you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment in the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang i-share ko po sa inyo ngayon ay isang commentary on the Philippine economy at ang resulta ng trading sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw, May 25, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. From the Business Mirror, Philippines will be laggard in the region according to a think tank. The Philippines is expected to be the region's laggard in economic recovery from the effects of the pandemic, an international think tank said, as the country's health sector and its sluggish vaccination rollouts are denying the country's chances of recovery. In an analysis published on Monday, Moody's Analytics, the research arm of Moody's Group, said the Philippines is struggling to shake the pandemic as its cases remain elevated despite implementing one of the harshest lockdowns in the world. The Philippines isn't forecast to return to pre-pandemic levels of output until the end of 2022. In contrast, China, Taiwan, South Korea, and Vietnam have returned to previous output levels, while Indonesia and Thailand are on track to return this year. This makes the Philippines the clear laggard in Asia. Moody's Analytics Senior Asia Pacific economist Katrina L. and Moody's Associate Economist David Chia said the research group slashed its forecast of the country's growth numbers this year from the 6.3% in March this year to 5.3%. This is significantly below the floor of the government's 6 to 7% growth target for the year. Moody's Analytics said the country has grappled with its number of cases even as the Philippines has one of the most stringent social restrictions according to Government Stringency Index. Late in 2020, the government-mandated lockdown closed approximately 75% of the economy, the research group said. The country's struggle, according to Moody's Analytics, comes from the country's decentralized health system and sluggish vaccination program. So that's not very good news on the Philippines. And in fact, napakabagal po ng ating vaccination. No? In fact, si Mr. Rason pa nga yung nakaisip nung why don't we have a very big or something big, a big vaccination site like na yung Filipino. And hindi po yun naisip ng ating Department of Health. So, nandito ngayon tayo, nag-struggle sa sluggish vaccination plus some of our kababayans are taking advantage of that by selling slots on vaccination. So kung Pfizer gusto mo, magbayad ka. Anyway, let's now go to what happened with the Philippine Stock Exchange index today. So the index went up 31.82 points or 0.52% to end at 6196.71, just about 3.3 points shy of 6200. But kung titingnan nyo yung candlestick compared to the others, bearish pa rin po ang ating index, and that our level is the same level noong October 30, 2020. Bumabalik tayo po dun sa level na nasa strict lockdown tayo because according to the report in the Business Mirror, si Moody's Analytics, very slow po yung ating vaccine rollout. So let's now take a look at the market summary. So if we'll be taking a look at the market summary and what happened there, 98 companies advanced, 88 declined, while 58 remained unchanged. The all-share index gained 13.51 points or 0.35%, while the sectoral indices ended mixed. The financials, holding companies, and properties ended with in the green, while the industrials, mining, and services ended in the red. So we will now be reviewing the top 10 stocks. So let's review SMPH, PureGold, SM, BDO, Aboitiz Power, TEL, Ali, AC, MEG, and ICT. So if you have stocks in mind, guys, that you want to review, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. So SM ended with a red candlestick, very short one, 0.15 centavos or 15 centavos down. Still bearish as the RSI is bearish at 39.64. So this is the lowest level since November 3. And bearish po ang sentiment ni SM. However, there was net foreign buying on the stock today for 572.18 million. And then PureGold. Okay, PureGold had a recovery, but in the last 2 days, it went down. So nag-recover po siya noong May 17, 18, 19, and then yung candlesticks po niya palit ng palit based on technicals. And then right now, it had an engulfing candlestick and it lost 0.85%, or 2 pesos. Yan po si PureGold. And from a sideways movement na sana, naging bearish pa yung kanyang sentiment. And then after PureGold, SM. Okay, SM still bearish, although it ended 6 pesos higher. But bearish pa po ang tingin natin sa ating candlesticks. In the meantime, the support level of SM is here at 905 to 910. Actually, the 912.50 is already support. Then BDO, I think it's steady at support level. Oh, it ended flat actually and at support. No? Ang support po kasi ni BDO nandito po sa 101, 100 to 101 po. And the sentiment for BDO is bearish. And then Aboitiz Power also ended in the red. And it has been going down for the past 3 or 4 days. In fact, it had an engulfing red candlestick no May 14. Nag-consolidate ng konti and then it went down again in the last 2 days. So it lost 40 centavos today. Sentiment is bearish with, I think this is already support, and this has been the lowest since March 24, 2020. Nung nag-lockdown. Unang nag-lockdown. Pero AP po is very resilient and one of the more stable index stocks. And therefore, hindi po ako kabado. In fact, it is time to buy because napakababa na po ng stock and RSI is already at 30.95, almost oversold. Now, after AP, TEL, one of the pandemic stocks also, currently moving sideways, gaining 35 centavos from 12.68 to opening. It ended at 12.94. Or 2.78%. So it is now sideways to bullish as it is touching the EMA 100. And let's place the 100 days exponential moving average as our resistance at 1296. Then after TEL, Ali. Okay, Ali continues to consolidate. In fact, kung titignan po natin, overall, based on the 20, 50, and 100-day exponential moving average, bearish pa rin ang kanyang sentiment. And not much volume. It ended at 32 pesos today, or 40 centavos up. But it is holding support here at, actually support level na po ito. Ang area po support is 3170 or 3150 to 3170 po ang support level. And then after Ali, Ayala Corporation. Okay, Ayala Corporation had a bounce. It had meron support kasi dito at this level. 700 po yung support level niya. And it's now at 719 or 15.50 points up. So the sentiment is still bearish because the closing price is still below our moving averages of 50, 20, 50, and 100 exponential moving average. Okay, after Ayala Corporation, Mega World. Okay, Mega World had a recovery today, but it's not much, gaining 5 centavos. So it has been moving on a downtrend since, shall we say, dito, the beginning of the year, January. So it reached a peak of 429. It's now at 275, and it has been on a downtrend since. And the general direction of the price is downtrend po. Now, this is the lowest level since May 2020. May 29, 2020. So, yan po ang MEG. Finally, one of my favorite stocks, ICT. Yan, ICT continues to consolidate. It ended with a red candlestick at 138, but it's holding a certain pattern here. So, if we will draw a Darvas box, ito yung consolidation pattern po niya. Yan po. So, it's moving between 136, which is our support, and 142, which is our resistance. It's currently on a pullback from a breakout on May 6 and May 7. It is now consolidating or at a pullback before it may move higher because the trend is actually going up with the RSI bullish at 59.82. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market May 25, 2021. Ito po ang iyong lingkod, Benji Chidoro, reminding you, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Magpabakuna ng maaga. Mag-register po sa inyong LGU. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Hanggang sa muli, God bless and bye for now.